That's one choice. If you let fear encompass you, paralyze you, you're going to hit the terror barrier. You're not going to take the action you're supposed to take. It's going to knock you back into bondage. Or, number two, what's up, man? It's your boy Rob Millionaire in this thing. And what we're going to do is we're going to drop a little knowledge today about terror barriers. Okay? If you're not familiar with the term, I got the term from Mr. Bob Proctor. I work directly with Mr. Law of Attraction, who worked directly with Mr. Bob Proctor before he passed. And what I'm about to explain to you is some of the concepts and some of the knowledge that Bob Proctor has taught over the years. In this really works. If you really understand it, it can change your life. First of all, set a goal that's big, something that you haven't done before. Okay. When you set that type of goal, you're going to go up against what's called a terror barrier. Okay. And I'm going to further explain it right now. So let's get into it. All right. So we're going to start. We're going to draw you. Okay. That big circle right there is going to represent your mind. This little circle is going to represent your body. Of course, there are infinite levels. I'm not going to say infinite levels. There are many levels to your mind, but we're going to break it up for simplicity purposes. Two levels, okay? On the first level here, you have your conscious mind, okay? Your bottom level here is going to be your subconscious mind, okay? So right now in life, whatever you're doing, if you just have a feeling like you just want to do more, right? You're not happy with your life. There are things that you want to do. You see people on social media, Instagram, they live in this motherfucking extravagant life. You got people that you know that are doing what they want to do in life, and you're working at a dead end job. Maybe you're in your business and you're stagnant on your revenue, whatever the case may be, okay? Regardless, the way that you're doing now, everything in your life has been created due to your program, due to which is pretty much your paradigm. Your conditioning is your paradigm. So, where you are in life right now is a result of your conditioning. Okay? So, you've been conditioned with X type energy. Okay? That is your paradigm. That's your program. And this is what runs you. Your subconscious mind runs you. 95% or 90% of you is your subconscious mind. The same thing you did yesterday, you likely do today because that's your programming, that's your conditioning. X type energy, we're going to refer to that as. It gives you X type thoughts, which in turn gives you an X vibration down here in the body, which allows you to do X type actions and gives you X type results. X type conditioning gives you X type thoughts, which puts your body in X type vibration, which gives you X type results. This we refer to as bondage. Okay? You're stuck in this bondage right now, doing something that you really don't want to do, or maybe you aspire to have more, but you just know something is wrong, right? Not you can't put your finger on it. You just know it's not where you want to be. So from bondage, we're going to go to reason. Now, reason. Same big ass head, little body, conscious mind, subconscious mind. Now, you still have your X type conditioning because you're still conditioned. That's your paradigm, right? Now, you've set a goal. That goal is outside of what you know how to do. Right now, it's a fantasy, it's a dream. We're going to say a Y idea. You're entertaining a Y idea now. Now, that Y idea comes from something else. Thoughts. We're going to say it came from God, okay? Or whatever you want to say, the universe, it's the all knowing, whatever it is, okay? You have a new thought that has come into your mind. And now As long as you take this thought and you do nothing with it, nothing will happen. Okay. It's just a thought. It's on your conscious mind. It's something that you would love to do that you're entertaining, but as long as you just think about it and it's not downloaded into the subconscious mind, then nothing happens. Okay. But you're starting to have a new idea. You're starting to entertain something different. This could be quitting your job. This could be starting a new business. This could be leaving a toxic relationship. Whatever it may be, okay? You're entertaining that new idea. You're putting it into your conscious analytical thinking mind. This is called reason, okay? But remember, you're still in the X-type paradigm. You're still vibrating X-type energy in the body, which is still giving you X-type results. Now, you're going to take that Y idea and you're going to put some emotion behind it. You're going to put some feeling behind that Y idea. That Y idea is going to get into your subconscious mind. When you start putting feeling on it, now you're in the XY conditioning, okay, in your subconscious mind, which is going to put you in a XY conditioning in your body. You're going to now be vibrating at an XY energy. Now, what that is, when your body is in an XY energy, this is a chaotic energy here. You're not going to know what's going on. You're going to have worry on the conscious mind, fear in the subconscious mind. Fear, what is that? Fear, man. Come on. So with this auto stat. Fear, anxiety on the physical level in your body. That's what you're going to feel. You're going to feel anxiety. Okay. This is a chaotic vibration. Now you're trying to do something different. You've entertained a new idea. You've entertained an idea that is outside the realm of what you know is possible at this moment, or maybe you know is possible. You have no idea how to ever reach it and how to get there. But you're entertaining the idea and you've put emotion behind it. You've put feeling behind that and it has downloaded somewhat into your subconscious mind. Now, you're going to be inspired to take some kind of action, and this is where the terror barrier comes into play. So now you're going to step out taking inspired action. I know my handwriting ain't about shit. It's okay. You're going to be you're going to step out to take inspired action. And when you step out to take this inspired action, you're going to hit this terror barrier right here. This is going to be fear overtaking you. Worry and fear and anxiety is going to overtake your physical body. But you're going to step out, and on the other side of this terror barrier, on the other side of this terror barrier is everything that you want. Everything that you want is on the other side of this terror barrier here. You're going to be encased with fear. You're going to step out taking inspired action, and you're going to hit a terror barrier. Now, when you come up against this terror barrier right here, you have two choices. One, you can let the fear encompass you, overtake you, and paralyze. You can let the fear paralyze you. If you let the fear paralyze you, what's going to happen is you're going to smack into this terror barrier here, and it's going to bounce you back all the way back up here to bondage. You hit that terror barrier, it's going to bring you all the way back to bondage. Okay? That's what happens when you set a big goal. When you set a big goal, especially if it's something that you don't know how to do and you have no idea how you're going to get there, you've never done it before, you're going to hit a terror barrier because you're now entering an area of the unknown. Anytime when you enter an area of the unknown, something that you haven't done before that you don't know, you're going to run smack dab into the terror barrier right there. Now, that's one choice. If you let fear encompass you, paralyze you, you're going to hit the terror barrier. You're not going to take the action you're supposed to take. It's going to knock you back into bondage. Or, number two, you can smash right through that terror barrier. You can muscle up. You can pick these nuts up right here. Or if you're a woman, you can just, I don't even know what they call. What do you say when a woman, I don't know what you would say to a woman. If you're a woman, you can, yo, you cannot let fear overtake you. You cannot let fear overtake you, and you can smash through that terror barrier. Everything that you want is on the other side of that terror barrier. That is the action that you need to take to progress you further towards your goal, if not your goal itself. But that is the next step. This is how the universe works. The universe sets you up to put you against things and situations that are going to make you grow, because the goal that you want to reach requires you to have certain amount of skills. It requires you to be a certain person. And to be that certain person, you're going to have to come up against this terror barrier and decide to either push through that terror barrier, crash through it, or bounce right back into bondage because you're not ready. You have to be ready to move forward. Everything you want, when you go and set a goal, you're going to hit a point where you're going to have to be that person. If you're not that person, then you're going to have to become that person. So the fear is not necessarily bad. The fear is your soul's way of telling you it's time to level up. It's time to become that one. You must go up against this terror barrier because that is going to give you what you need. Whatever that situation is that you're going to be dealing with, that is going to be what you need to build the skill. Whatever you need to hit that goal that you want to hit, you're going to go up against a time where you're going to have to put up or shut up. So if I have an extravagant goal, maybe I want to be a multi-millionaire. Well, most multi-millionaires are good leaders. They are good speakers in public. And maybe I have an extreme fear of public speaking. I'm going to go through a point. I'm going to hit a situation that's going to test me. Because the person that I want to be has the skills. They're good at public speaking. They don't mind speaking out in front of large crowds. They're good leaders. So for me to be that person, the universe is going to put me in situations that's going to build up my character. Like a video game. I gotta build up experience points. That might be, my goal might be a level 20 character. But I'm at level 2. So if I'm at level 2, how can I go and compete with the people at level 20? You have to level up your character. And the way you do that is by crashing through that terror barrier. It's going to come up. You're going to hit a point where you come up against that terror barrier and you have to crash through it. You have to push through it. And then after you do that, it's going to start all over again. After you pass through that terror barrier, Then you're going to have you're going to have to do it all over again, because you're going to come up against another situation where now you're in the same paradigm, in the same thinking process, and to level up and take that next step, you're going to have to deal with the terror barrier. That's how it works. That is the process and goal setting. When you set a goal to hit a certain goal, hit a certain to hit a certain area, hit a certain point, that's what you're going to have to come up against, and that's what you're going to have to deal with. So that is the process of setting a goal, especially if you set a goal that's bigger than you, bigger than anything you've ever accomplished before. You're going to come up against the terror barrier. The terror barrier? The terror barrier. It's inevitable. But now that you understand that, you can recognize what it is. You get that fear and that anxiety. That's your soul telling you it's time to take action. It's time to break through that. You got to do it. If not, you're going to send yourself right back into bondage, and you're going to be doing the same things, going through the same shit. So I hope you found some value out of this. This is my first video creating something like on a black or, on a board or whatnot. It won't be the last though, but I hope you got something out of it. If you did, drop me a comment just saying, hey, appreciate it. You know what I mean? It'll motivate me to create more content like this. So it's your boy Rob, man. Rob Millionaire. We out.